Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day question. Question was, in context of Indian environment and ecology, consider the following statements regarding Western Ghats. 1. It is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 2. It is not a biodiversity hotspot. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, the researchers from Pune have discovered a low-level basalt plateau, an isolated flat-topped steep hill in the Western Ghats in Maharashtra. They have also recorded 76 plant species belonging to 24 families. The mountain chain of the Western Ghats represents geomorphic features of immense importance with unique biophysical and ecological processes. Its high montane forest ecosystems influence the Indian monsoon weather pattern. The Western Ghats are internationally recognized as a region of immense global importance for the conservation of biological diversity. A chain of mountains running parallel to India's western coast. It traverses through the states of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. The Western Ghats are a biodiversity hotspot, a biologically rich, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hence, statement 1 is correct, while statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option A is correct. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, in the context of health policies and interventions, the Sickle Cell Anemia Elimination Mission is going to be launched to eliminate sickle cell anemia by 2033, 2040, 2045 or 2047. The correct answer is option D, 2047. During the budget speech, the government proposed to work in a mission mode to eliminate sickle cell anemia by 2047. Hence, option D is correct. The mission will entail awareness creation and universal screening of 7 crore people in the 0 to 40 age group in affected tribal areas. It will also provide counseling through collaborative efforts of central ministries and state governments. Sickle cell anemia is an inherited disorder of the globin chains that causes hemolysis and chronic organ damage. It is the most common form of sickle cell disease or SCD, with a lifelong affliction of hemolytic anemia requiring blood transfusions, pain crisis, and organ damage. It refers to a group of hemoglobinopathies that include mutations in the gene encoding the beta subunit of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a significant protein within the red blood cell or RBC. Next question is, which of the following best explains the role of MISHTI? Reduction in noise pollution, mangrove plantation, protection of coral reefs, or space exploration? The correct answer is option B, mangrove plantation. Finance Minister's budget speech introduced schemes and policies aimed at ecological conservation. MISHTI or Mangrove Initiative for Shoreline Habitats and Tangible Incomes is a new program that will facilitate mangrove plantations along India's coastline and on salt pan lands. It will operate through convergence between MGNREGA's Campa Fund and other sources. It aims at the intensive afforestation of coastal mangrove forest. Hence, option B is correct. India has such forest on both its eastern and western coast, with the Sundarbans in Bengal being one of the largest mangrove forests on the planet. Mangroves are not just some of the most diverse locations in India, but also protect the coastlines from the vagaries of inclement weather. Furthermore, they are also excellent carbon sinks. They can grow in saline waters and can sequester up to 4 times more carbon than tropical rainforest. Next question is, with reference to government policies and programs, the PM PRANAM is related to balanced use of chemical fertilizers, promotion of domestic tourism, afforestation drive, or tribal welfare. The correct answer is option A, balanced use of chemical fertilizers. The Government of India announced the PM PRANAM program while announcing the 2023-24 budget. PM PRANAM, that is Prime Minister Program for Restoration, Awareness, Nourishment and Amelioration of Mother Earth, will seek to incentivize states and union territories to promote alternative fertilizers and the balanced use of chemical fertilizers. Hence, option A is correct. It aims to ultimately bring down the government's subsidy burden, which is estimated to reach rupees 2.25 lakh crore in 2022-23, 39% higher than last year's figure of rupees 1.62 lakh crore. To further facilitate the adoption of natural farming, 10,000 bio-input resource centers will be set up, creating a national level distributed micro-fertilizer and pesticide manufacturing network. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Visit India Year 2023 campaign. 1. Its logo draws inspiration from the visual representation of Namaste. 2. It is an initiative of the Ministry of External Affairs. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are not correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Union Tourism Minister launched the Visit India Year 2023 campaign to encourage inbound travel to the country, which is currently holding the presidency of G20. The Visit India Year 2023 campaign is an initiative of the Tourism Ministry. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. From showcasing incredible India visiting delegates to positioning the country as a major travel destination during its year-long presidency, G20 will be the Union Tourism Ministry's focus area in 2023. Its logo was also launched that draws inspiration from the visual representation of Namaste. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Therefore, option B is correct. Through this program, the Tourism Ministry is geared up to put its best foot forward and showcase to guests from different countries the cultural heritage and culinary delights of India. Next question is, with reference to Indian fairs and festival, the Baneshwar fair is associated with which of the following states of India? Rajasthan, Assam, Uttar Pradesh or Odisha? The correct answer is option A, Rajasthan. In 2023, the Baneshwar fair is being held from 1 to 5 February. Baneshwar fair is a 5 days event starting from Shukla Ekadashi of Magh month as per the Hindu calendar. This is the unique and one of the biggest tribal fairs of the country that attracts lakhs of devotees. This fair is annually held in Dungarpur, Rajasthan. Hence, option A is correct. The name Baneshwar is derived from the holy Shiv Ling located in the Shiv temple in Dungarpur. Baneshwar in the local language Vagdi means master of delta. The fair is organized at the delta formed by rivers Mahi and Som. The fair continues till Shukla Purnima of Magh. The Baneshwar fair is actually a combination of two fairs. One fair is organized to pay tribute to Lord Shiva, known as Baneshwar Mahadev, and the other fair is held to celebrate the completion of the construction work for the Vishnu temple by Jankunwar, the daughter-in-law of Saint Mavji. Next question is, the Indian Institute of Millets Research or IIMR is located in which of the following cities of India? Bhopal, Bangalore, Chennai or Hyderabad? The correct answer is option D, Hyderabad. Recently, while presenting the Union Budget 2023-24, Finance Minister of India has announced that the centre would support the Indian Institute of Millets Research, that is IIMR Hyderabad, as the centre of excellence. It is for promoting its technologies and best practices in millet farming at an international level. Over the last 12 years, the IIMR has been on a mission to address various aspects of millet farming from seed to post-harvest technologies. The year 2023 has been declared by the United Nations as the International Year of the Millets. Hence, option D is correct. IIMR is a premier agricultural research institute engaged in basic and strategic research on sorghum and other millets. It is under Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is ICAR. Next question is, consider the following. 1. iGOT Karmayogi. 2. Electronic Human Resource Management System. 3. Maximum Governance, Minimum Government. Which of the above given is or are not the pillar of the National Program for Civil Services Capacity Building or NPCSCB Mission Karmayogi? 1 and 2 only, 2 only, 3 only, or 2 and 3 only? The correct answer is option C, 3 only. Recently, in Union Budget speech, the Finance Minister of India said that Mission Karmayogi providing learning opportunities to government employees. The National Program for Civil Services Capacity Building, or NPCSCB, Mission Karmayogi has been launched with the objective of enhancing governance through civil service capacity building. Prime Minister's Public Human Resource Council, or PMHRC, will be the apex body for driving and providing strategic direction to civil service reforms and capacity building. Mission Karmayogi have the following 6 pillars: policy framework, institutional framework, competency framework, digital learning framework, that is integrated government online training, Karmayogi platform, iGOT Karmayogi, electronic human resource management system, or EHRMS, and monitoring and evaluation framework. Hence, option C is correct. Next question is, in the context of which of the following is the term fairy mentioned in the news recently? Submarine missile system, the flying arrow robots, mini quantum computer, or biopesticides? The correct answer is option B, the flying arrow robots. Recently, researchers have developed a tiny flying robot that is powered by the wind and can be controlled using light. Populations of major pollinators, bees, butterflies, wasps, beetles, and others are diminishing drastically worldwide. And this rapid decline of pollinators is alarming and poses a great threat to biodiversity and food security. These concerns may be allayed soon. Researchers at Tampere University have developed a dandelion seed-inspired flying robot that can potentially stand in for some of these pollinators. The flying arrow robots, based on the light responsive materials assembly, Fairy robot is a tiny lightweight robot that relies on wind to float in the air. Interestingly, the robot can be controlled with a light source such as a laser beam or an LED. Hence, option B is correct. Next question is, with reference to the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005, or MGNREGA, consider the following statements. 1. If work is not provided within 15 days from when it is demanded, the worker has to be given a daily unemployment allowance. 2. It guarantees 100 days of unskilled work per year for every rural household. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Economic Survey 2022-23 showed that 6.49 crore households demanded work under the MGNREGA, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. MGNREGA was passed in 2005 and aimed at enhancing the livelihood security of households in rural areas. It functions under the Ministry of Rural Development. Under this, the MGNREGA is a demand-driven scheme that guarantees 100 days of unskilled work per year for every rural household that wants it. It covers all districts in the country except those with a 100% urban population. Hence, statement 2 is correct. There are currently 15.51 crore active workers enrolled under the scheme. The types of projects undertaken for employment generation under MGNREGA include those related to water conservation, land development, construction, agriculture, and allied works. Under the scheme, if the work is not provided within 15 days from when it is demanded, the worker has to be given a daily unemployment allowance. Hence, statement 1 is also correct. Therefore, option C is correct. Last question is, what is the theme of World Wetlands Day 2023? It's time for wetlands restoration, wetlands action for people and nature, wetlands and water, or wetlands and biodiversity. The correct answer is option A. It's time for wetlands restoration. World Wetlands Day is celebrated each year on 2 February to raise awareness about wetlands. This day marks the date of the adoption of the Convention on Wetlands on 2 February 1971 in the Iranian city of Ramsar on the shores of the Caspian Sea. India became a party to the Convention on Wetlands, also known as the Ramsar Convention, on 1st February 1982. It's time for wetlands restoration is the theme for 2023, which highlights the urgent need to prioritize wetland restoration. The World Wetlands Day Awareness Campaign is organized by the Secretariat of the Convention on Wetlands. Hence, option A is correct. Wetlands are ecosystems where water is the primary factor controlling the environment and the associated plant and animal life. A broad definition of wetland includes both freshwater and marine and coastal ecosystems such as all lakes and rivers, underground aquifers, swamps, etc. There are 75 Ramsar sites in India as of 2nd February 2023. Now it's time for the practice question. With reference to joint session of the Indian Parliament, consider the following statements. 1. Article 108 of the Indian Constitution provides for joint session. 2. Constitution of India does not provide for special address by the President. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.